Hello again YouTube, Enzo back bringing you another video review, and today it is the turn of Fansproject Function X2 Quadruple U, aka one of the headmasters from G1 Wierwolf. And I have to say, after fiddling with this figure and Brainwave, the Toy World one, I have to say straight off the bat, the Fansproject versions is a lot superior, honestly. I'll say straight away right now before I go any further, I won't be buying any more Toy World stuff. From now on, I will be buying Fansproject. I've already put an order in for X1 Code and X3 Smart Robin, and hopefully we're going to get another one. What's he called now? The vampire bat. But I can't remember his name, but that's the next one that's going to be out in the next couple of weeks. So. But let's take a look at Quadruple U here now. Absolutely fantastic. Honest to God, I love this figure. He's brilliant. I mean, from the headmaster to the body, absolutely brilliant. Let's show off the head first of all, and the little headmaster just detaches like that. So I can zoom in here now. Come on. I absolutely love this head. What a different head this is compared to Brainwave. Absolutely fantastic. There's so much detail in this face, and the transformation is a little bit is different as well. So my camera doesn't want to focus at the moment. I don't know why. Come on. There we go. As you can see, there's the face, and it looks absolutely fantastic. They've got the mouth, the visor. The fact is that the eyes are painted behind the visor gives it like that little cheating with light piping. But I think it looks absolutely brilliant. Very, very menacing. Absolutely spot on. The grey, the black, the red. Lift the visor up, you can see the yellow eyes there. Got to be really careful with this as well. Fold it back down. Absolutely fantastic. And just to get him into robot mode, I'm not sure of his name. Monzo, I think his name is. So let me just show that to you again. Just basically, it's on a slider. Oh, that's my phone. Never mind. Lift up a slider, push it down, and then grab all of his legs, pull it out, and then obviously his chest folds up a little bit. Just pull the legs down. And the reason that he does like a little ab crunch there is because the visor then actually fits over the face, so it's not so bad. It's actually high, because on Brainwave, basically there was no attempt at all to hide the face. So I think headmaster wise, the design on this figure is a lot better. It's a lot better executed. And there we go, nice little headmaster there. The paint looks alright. The grey, the black, the orange on his chest, the red on his face. Very cool. Just basically, as on Brainwaves were all pins, this was all ball joints. These are actually pins, so he can only go up and down like that, and his leg can come out, and he can bend at the knee, and that's pretty much all that you've got. And then just to put him back in head mode, then just basically bend, give a little ab crunch like that, so he bends like that. Fold down his feet like that, and just lift up the visor again. It's on a little slider. Fold it down, and it'll rest comfortably over his eyes, and then we're back to the head. So I'll just put that back on there now. So as he's in robot mode, we'll start off with some comparisons and some articulation. So here he is with Warpath, just a normal deluxe. So you can see he's just a little bit taller than a standard deluxe size. Obviously there are bigger deluxes to be had as well, design wise. And then we'll just bring him with Blitzwing Voyager size. You can see how he stacks up there. So pretty good. He's going to fit in scale very well with your classics collection and things like that. For articulation, the head can sort of do that kind of thing. You can slide up and down, so you can look down and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It can do, I would say, 360 if you just lift the head up and stuff like that. You've got to be careful, because obviously the wolf head is on the back, and I'm glad to say that's the only kibble on this figure, as you can see. They could have put it inside, but to be honest with you, I like it like that. I know that I like it. It doesn't bother me at all. I like it. So there we go. A lot of people have complained about the shoulders, that they can only go out so far, but it wasn't me. Somebody else has found this out way before me. If you sort of pull it a little extra, you'll see that there's little black sliders in here. If I can show that off to you a bit better like that. It can actually come out a bit, so you get a little bit more range of motion. Because I know one of the problems they had with Code was his shoulders didn't go out far enough. Basically, if it's not happening with you, what you need to do is either, and just maybe like turn these just a little tiny bit just to try and loosen them up, but they pretty much come out like that, and hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So you've got those little black things, black ports in there. So fingers crossed. Full 360 there. He's got an upper, got to be careful because he's quite stiff. Got an upper bicep swivel. He's got a forearm swivel. His thumb can go up and down basically like that, and his paws, which are his hands, can move like that. He's got waist articulation, no problem there with the waist. Legs on ball joints, can go back and forth, no problem. Quite limited going out, that's all you can do because of the design. Upper thigh swivel, it's got a really good bend at the knee, like that. Absolutely fantastic. And a little bit of a heel articulation there, it can move back and forth. It is actually tabbed in there, so obviously you're not going to get too much out of it. Just maybe a little bit of play there, and obviously the feet can move up and down on a hinge as well. But you know, he's got pretty decent articulation for a deluxe size figure, and I just think he's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Like I said, I won't be buying any more Toy World stuff. I can't wait for what's it called now? Hardbone from Toy World. I really can't wait for Fansproject's version. And I'm going to collect all 8 of them. I absolutely cannot wait. Fantastic. His sword just basically fits in his hand. What I do is I just pull his paw out like that, pull it out, and you can just see it just tabs in there like that. Tab it in, bring the thumb down, close it like that, and that's it. Stays in very, very securely. I don't think it's going to pop out anytime soon. Obviously, if you apply a bit of pressure, it might come out, but you know, I'm being quite thin with it now, and the forearm joint is quite stiff as well. And to be honest with you, doesn't feel like it's going to come out anytime soon. So, pretty good. He does have 4 points of storage. You've got these little ports on the side here. You've got one on each side, and you've got one on the hips, one on each hip. And basically, what you do is, if I can just get him to stand off, I've been fiddling with him. You just take the sword, separate it like that, and then this pin here slides in there. And hang on. It is a bit tricky. I've seen other people do it as well. It's not as easy as it looks. And then close the sword up, and you can have it stored like that, which is cool. On the hips, which I don't like, they come out, the sword sticks basically straight out. I don't like that. It would have been nice if it could be angled or have it straight down. But okay, to be honest with you, he's either holding it or he's it's in wolf mode with him, so it's not too bad. I would have preferred a gun as well if they'd given me a little gun to go with them as well, not just a sword. This is the only weapon he's got. There's plenty of third-party companies out there. I'm sure somebody can make a little gun for him or something like that. So, you know, happy days. But I'm just excited. I like this figure, honest to God. I haven't reviewed a Fansproject toy for quite a while. So, yeah, I'm just stoked. Absolutely stoked. And I'm well impressed. Much more than Brainwave was. Much better. So we'll just get Munzo in his robot mode ready to go into the cockpit. So once you've removed the head, first thing we've got to do is you have to start with the lower body. So just turn it to the left like that, have the pins taken out, have the screw facing to the right. Then grab the legs, make sure that the yellow parts are facing in like that. Untab what will be the wolf feet, rotate them to the right, just make sure that they're very untabbed, and if that happens, it doesn't matter, you know, it's not too bad. Right, which way am I going now? There we go. Hang on. Always hate it when a ball joint pops off, especially during a review. And then you can see the little hinge there, the ankle hinge there. So once you've got it untabbed, rotate it down like that. So it sits like that. Same again. Untab the wolf feet, rotate them down. Never mind if you pop the ball joint off. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. My fault. They go outwards, not inwards. Funny how it always happens when you're doing a review, isn't it? You play with him, transform him, do him so many times, and then all of a sudden you want to do a review, you're trying to do a tidy, and you go completely the wrong way. But, oh well, never mind. So once you have him in this position, you want what were the feet to point up. Grab the knees. One joint will fold out like that. Another joint will fold out like that. So you basically need him in this position. And then what you do, you grab the sword, have it facing the right way. There's little tiny tabs on the sword here where my nails are. Basically you want to slot that in there like that to secure it. And then what we're going to do then, we're going to sandwich those two pieces together, and that will hold Wierwolf in place. Just angle the what are now the back legs down. Make sure everything lines up properly. And there we go. Once they're sandwiched together like that, and then you can adjust the feet accordingly. And that's the back end of Wierwolf done. And the reason we have to do the back end first is because we need to, when we do the front as well, all this section basically collapse back onto this. So that's why you have to do it first. So bring the robot head, the wolf head forward, lift up what will be the cockpit, come under Wierwolf, lift up the tab, because this yellow chest piece is a green tab there which tabs into a little tiny hole. Can't really see it because his legs are in the way there, but trust me, there's a little hole there. There we go. So once you've got that out, then basically what you want to do then is basically fold the whole section back on itself. So we're basically making him shorter like that. And you can see why we had to do that then, because obviously the whole thing collapsed. If you did this first, you wouldn't be able to do the back legs. There we go. And then for the wolf, for the front of the wolf mode, rotate him at the forearm like that. Just get a bit of room in and just fold up what were the thumbs will become like maybe the back heels or whatever, I don't know what you call them. Flip out the make the feet flat, and then just angle him down like that. Then let me try and get this camera angled in the right way so you can have a better look. Angle him down like that. Let's get all the munzo, and you have to be careful. This is a bit tricky to get him in because you don't really have a lot of room in there. So basically just fold the feet in first, get him in, drop him down. There's not a lot of clearance, but once you get him in, he's in. And then I always forget which part to fold down first, but we'll try this part now. I think it's the green one that goes down first. Make sure the head's all the way forward, make sure Munzo's all the way back. Fold him down, bring up the head, and sounds like the heavens have just opened up again, yeah. So there we go, and there we have Quadruple U with Munzo in beast mode. And I have to say, absolutely fantastic. I adore this figure so much. I didn't think I was going to like him. Like I said, I only bought him because he was on sale, but wow, very, very impressed. The detail on this figure is amazing. The wolf head looks absolutely cool. It's articulated, can look down, so it looks like he's sniffing. And then it can only go up that far. The mouth is articulated, it just opens that wide. Would have been nice if they could have put maybe a little cannon or just something in there, you know, to just give us some sort of weaponry. But you know, fair enough. It's still a cool figure anyway. He's still got the same articulation as he did in robot mode. So obviously his arms can go all over the place, or his paws can go all over the place. A lot of people said to me, or have said, oh no, because what you're supposed to do is with the feet, you're supposed to have them up like that, and angle these down like so. So have the feet flush up against the back like that, and have them displayed like that. Yeah, you can do it like that. It's not a, you know, It's personal preference. I prefer to have him like that, to angle out like that. I think it looks a bit, because obviously he's a robot, so it's not too bad having a bit of kibble. And this is where the hips come in now. Basically, same as what's on the shoulders. You could just pull them out a little bit like that to give yourself a little bit more room. It would have been nice if the shoulders could do it. You can do it with the shoulders like that, but you risk popping, separating everything like that as well. So you've got to be very, very careful. Hopefully that's something that'll be fixed on maybe Smart Robin or on the next ones that they come out with. But absolutely fantastic figure. It's the transformation. It's easy, yet it's just got a bit of skill involved with it. So just to keep it satisfying, and I'm very, very satisfied with this figure. Very satisfied. I am sold on this series. Just on this figure alone, I am very, very sold. So I will be collecting Fansproject, their Function X series without any shadow of a doubt. So just as a quick comparison now, let's bring in Brainwave as a comparison. So obviously there's not obviously deluxe size, Voyager size. In say Wolf mode now, lining him up like that, yeah, there's a little bit of a thing, but from wolf to tail, he's from nose to tail, he's, I would say, just as big. And with Brainwave, basically transformation, you fold the legs up, you straighten out the arms, that's it. And I agree with a lot of people that the wings and stuff like that was basically an afterthought. So it's a great toy, don't get me wrong, I've had loads of fun with him, but I won't be buying anymore. I will be sticking with Fansproject's version. Very, very cool figure. I love the colour scheme, the yellow, the dark green or teal or something like that. Would have been nice if his face, if the wolf face had a little bit more detail on it. Maybe if he painted his nose or something black. I'm hoping that Repro Labels will have some stickers for him. I just want to stick a faction on him. Just looking where I could possibly put one, maybe one on his chest down here in robot mode, and have something maybe up here on his hip or something, or somewhere maybe on his face there in wolf mode. But an absolutely cracking figure. I wasn't sure if I was going to like him first of all, because I wasn't really into the Beast Hunters and Beast Wars and all that kind of stuff. But because obviously they were made to look like proper animals, and their robot modes really suffered. But Quadruple U, Wierwolf, absolutely nails it in both modes. Articulation, spot on. Robot mode and wolf mode, spot on. The tail, unfortunately, locks into place. We can't like bend it up or things like that, but it doesn't matter. That's just another little nitpick. It doesn't bother me. And the details all over this figure are fantastic. Even underneath now, what would be his like shins or his knee pads in robot mode, you can see the nice little detailing in there as well now. I mean, his heels, his feet, honest to God, he looks absolutely fantastic. He's detailed everywhere. He can move everywhere. The fact that the cockpit has been created as well to hold his headmaster. I am very, very impressed with Fansproject, and like I said, I am completely sold. Hey, if anybody wants to buy Brainwave cheap, hey, let me know. Drop me a thing, an email or a message, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd like to buy it off you. Like I said, I had it from Kapow Toys on the cheap. So I'd take about 30-40 quid for him, something like that. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Otherwise, he'll be going on eBay. So I'm sold, completely sold. I am absolutely chuffed, and I highly recommend that if you were a big fan of the Headmaster series back in G1, you stick with Fansproject Function X series, because you will not be disappointed. I wasn't. I'm completely sold. Prices, he was on sale. Code was like nearly 80 quid, which is a lot. I'll be honest. This one was on sale for about $14.99, which is reasonable. Still a little bit too pricey for my liking, but I'm sure if you looked around, shopped around, you could find something a little bit cheaper. Smart Robin at the moment, he's good 70-80 quid as well. So I think I'll wait if I can get him on sale. I think I'll get Code and him There are people on eBay. There's one there now. If you type in Fansproject Function X, you will have code Quadruple U and Smart Robin. You'll have 3 packages altogether. So if you wanted to buy all 3, you could, but you'd be paying about 250 quid. I personally would wait until they come a little bit cheaper, but I'm just sold. I just can't get over how good this guy looks. I'm really, really sold. He is spot on. A lot of people have also said, oh, there's a bit of a gap there. You can see through him. Well, obviously that's with his legs sandwiched together, but you've got those 2 black pieces in there to store his head. So he's not too bad. He's got a little bit of maybe articulation there, I suppose. But back legs can move all over the place. You've got a hinge here that goes back and forth. You've got the ball joint that keeps on popping off. You've got that there. You've got articulation on the wolf feet as well. Sorry, I forgot to do all that in wolf mode. The front more or less the same as what you got in robot mode, but he just looks absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough good words, but I know I'm jabbering on, I'm blathering on, but fantastic. If you can get this figure, get it. Don't bother touching Toy World stuff. Get this stuff. You will love it. So thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Ta-ra.